Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Enterprise, Season 1, Episode 8, Civilization. So this is one of those prequel traps where it seems really interesting because you see those beginning stepping stones to the larger Star Trek universe. This whole episode is just about hey, what happens before Starfleet's not even around yet, makes the Prime Directive. And this whole episode is about that, where they encounter this culture that's a pre-warp industry culture. And T'Pol is well, we as Vulcans don't talk to pre-warp cultures because we don't want to affect their evolution. And Archer's that's weird. And T'Pol basically almost face palms, and she's well, maybe you should adapt that to your culture as well. And it's literally the Prime Directive right there, given to them. So Archer comes up with the idea of cosmetic surgery, which is really basic, to go down to talk to these people. Now, we saw cosmetic surgery all the way back to the original series where Kirk goes undercover as a Romulan. But still, the fact that that is their first route is so over the top. And then, of course, everybody's getting poisoned and dying, and it turns out that another person has also infiltrated this group of people and is accidentally killing them, but doesn't care about it at all. And the whole the red button or the yellow button scene was too Mission Impossible for me. I couldn't get into this episode. I didn't like it. Again, it felt like the whole thing were just a bunch of writers how do we bring up the Prime Directive? What's a good first example? There you go. And I just didn't like it. Throughout the first 8 episodes, we've heard Archer say Captain Starlog multiple times. So good to know they don't have a star date yet. But he actually says the specific date, July 31st, 2151. And it's that's actually kind of impressive. They narrowed it down that much. And then I'll be curious to see when they bring the star date in. And if it's just an episode like this, oh, by the way, they decided to do something brand new, and now we have star dates, so I'm going to start doing that from now on. It's just so over the top, and this is the problem with prequels that I don't like. So for those who have seen it, what did you guys think? Let me know, and I will see you guys next time for The Fortunate Son.